Imagine a time of tension and looming conflict in 15th century Japan. The once formidable Ashikaga shogunate was losing its grip, and the land was teetering on the edge of disorder. As the central authority waned, powerful regional warlords known as daimyos saw an opportunity to seize control. The stage was being set for a war that would shake the foundations of the nation. Now let's delve a little deeper into the heart of the matter. In the midst of this power vacuum, two influential clans emerged: the Hosokawa and the Yamana. These houses had been allies, but as the shogunate's power dwindled, their relationships soured. Their rivalry was not just a personal feud, it was a reflection of the larger struggle for control that was gripping the country. In 1467, the tension reached a boiling point. The shogun Ashikaga Yoshimasa had no heir, and the question of his succession became the spark that ignited the conflict. The Hosokawa and Yamana clans each backed a different potential successor, and this disagreement escalated into a full-blown war. In the blink of an eye, the capital city of Kyoto became a battleground. The conflict quickly spread beyond its borders, engulfing the entire nation in warfare. The Onin War, as it came to be known, was not a brief skirmish or a contained battle. It was a widespread, destructive war that lasted a staggering 11 years. What started as a power struggle between two clans quickly spiraled into a nationwide conflict, involving numerous daimyos and their samurai warriors. The Onin War was a turning point in Japan's history. It marked the end of the Ashikaga shogunate's control and paved the way for the tumultuous Sengoku period. And so the stage was set for the Onin War. A time of upheaval and transformation, the Onin War was a prelude to a period of intense conflict and innovation that would shape the course of Japan's history. At the heart of the conflict were the samurai warriors, a fearsome class of military nobility in feudal Japan. These warriors were not just mere soldiers, they were the embodiment of discipline, honor, and loyalty. Their role in the Onin War was pivotal, as they were the primary force executing the strategies and engaging in the brutal combat that defined this era. The samurai were bound by a code of conduct known as Bushido, the way of the warrior. This code dictated their lives, emphasizing values such as loyalty, courage, and honor above all else. It was this unwavering loyalty that fueled the Onin War. Samurai pledged their allegiance to their daimyo, or feudal lord, and were willing to lay down their lives in service. In the chaos of the Onin War, these warriors found themselves not just fighting for territorial control or political power, but for the honor and the survival of their houses. The war wasn't just a battlefield clash, though. It had profound societal implications. Samurai warriors, once seen as protectors of the realm, were now agents of destruction. As the war raged on, their battles caused widespread devastation. Villages were razed, crops were destroyed, and countless lives were lost. The samurai's involvement in the war, driven by their loyalty to their daimyos, had unintended consequences that forever changed the fabric of Japanese society. Despite the havoc they wreaked, the samurai also played a key role in shaping the future. Their actions, though destructive, paved the way for a new era, the Sengoku period, a time of intense social and political change. The samurai, in their unwavering commitment to their daimyos, inadvertently set the stage for the consolidation of power that would mark this new age. The samurai warriors were the backbone of the Onin War, driving the conflict forward. Their loyalty, courage, and honor, while causing immense devastation, also laid the groundwork for an era that would redefine Japan. Their role in the war serves as a stark reminder of the dual nature of conflict, its capacity to destroy and to usher in change. But the Onin War was not only fought on the battlefield, it permeated deep into the lives of everyday people. As the conflict escalated, civilians found themselves caught in the crossfire, their lives turned upside down by the warring daimyos. The war brought with it a host of calamities. Famine rolled across the land like a relentless tide as farmers were pressed into service or forced to abandon their fields. The once thriving markets of Kyoto withered under the strain of the war, causing scarcity of food and skyrocketing prices. Whole villages were razed to the ground in the ruthless pursuit of victory, their inhabitants displaced with nowhere to go. Families were torn apart as loved ones were lost to the chaos of the conflict. The very fabric of society, the sense of community and order that had once held strong, was torn asunder by the relentless onslaught. The scale of the devastation was immense, The conflict raged on for 11 long years, a near-endless cycle of violence and destruction that left scars on the land and the people that would take generations to heal. Yet even amidst the ashes of devastation, there was resilience. The people of Japan, though battered and bruised, clung to their traditions and their spirit. They found ways to survive, to adapt, to keep hope alive in the face of overwhelming adversity. The Onin War was a time of turmoil and tragedy, yes, but it was also a testament to the indomitable spirit of the Japanese people. The hardship they endured, the sacrifices they made, these were the crucible in which the future of their nation was forged. The Onin War left a deep and lasting mark on the people and the land. Its echoes can still be felt today, a sobering reminder of the price of power and the resilience of the human spirit in the face of adversity. Yet, from the ashes of the Onin War, a new era was born. In the wake of the devastation, a time of unparalleled conflict and chaos emerged, known as the Sengoku period, a time that would be remembered as the Age of Warring States. This was a period of intense warfare, political intrigue, and social upheaval that lasted from the late 15th to the early 17th century. But it was also a time of incredible innovation and change. The Sengoku period was marked by the rise of powerful regional lords or daimyos, who sought to seize control and establish their own rule. The power vacuum left behind by the disintegration of the Ashikaga shogunate provided the perfect stage for ambitious leaders to make their mark. Among the most prominent figures to emerge during this time were Oda Nobunaga and Toyotomi Hideyoshi. Nobunaga, a daimyo of exceptional military prowess, began to consolidate his power and expand his territories, setting the stage for the reunification of Japan. His innovative strategies, including the use of firearms imported from Europe, revolutionized warfare and gave him a significant advantage over his rivals. Following the death of Nobunaga, his loyal general Toyotomi Hideyoshi rose to power. Hideyoshi, a man of humble beginnings, continued Nobunaga's quest for unification, demonstrating remarkable political acumen and strategic brilliance. He successfully brought the entire country under his control, marking the end of the Sengoku period. These legendary figures, born out of the turmoil of the Onin War, played pivotal roles in shaping the future of Japan. Their contributions laid the groundwork for the Tokugawa shogunate, a period of peace and stability that would last for over 2 centuries. The Onin War was a catalyst for profound change, paving the way for the Sengoku period. The chaos and destruction of the war set in motion a chain of events that would ultimately lead to the birth of modern Japan. It was a time of great suffering, but also of extraordinary transformation, forever etching the Sengoku period into the annals of history. The Onin War, though devastating, played a pivotal role in shaping Japan's future. This all-consuming conflict, while initially inciting a period of relentless warfare and societal upheaval, ultimately laid the groundwork for the reunification of the nation. The Onin War marked the end of the Ashikaga shogunate's control and the emergence of the Sengoku period, a time of constant military conflict and political intrigue. Yet out of this chaos, the seeds of a united Japan began to sprout. The daimyos, who once fought for power and territorial control, gradually came to recognize the need for a unified and stable political structure. This realization set the stage for the rise of formidable figures such as Oda Nobunaga, Toyotomi Hideyoshi, and Tokugawa Ieyasu. These leaders, each in their own right, contributed significantly towards the consolidation of power and the eventual establishment of the Tokugawa shogunate. Under Tokugawa rule, Japan enjoyed over 250 years of peace and stability. This period, known as the Edo period, saw tremendous cultural and economic development. The echoes of the Onin War's tumultuous times can be seen in the arts, literature, and societal norms of this era, reflecting the nation's journey from conflict to tranquility. In the modern context, the Onin War's legacy is deeply intertwined with Japan's cultural and historical identity. It's etched in the architectural marvels of Kyoto, the ancient capital ravaged by war, but now a symbol of cultural preservation. It's reflected in the stories of samurai loyalty and valor, and in the tales of resilience and transformation. The Onin War, a cataclysmic event of the 15th century, set in motion a series of changes that shaped the trajectory of Japan's history. It was a period of immense destruction, yet it was this very chaos that paved the way for a united and prosperous Japan. So remember, as you journey through modern Japan, the echoes of the Onin War are still present, shaping the nation we see today.